Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have a presentation about the solar system. Let's start. The solar system is a collection of planets, comets, asteroids, dwarf planets, and moons, all orbiting around the Sun, which is a star. Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system and the only planet without an atmosphere. Also, Mercury has a ginormous core for its size, made from iron. Mercury also doesn't have any moons. Venus is the second biggest rocky planet after Earth. It also has a very thick atmosphere. Also, Venus, just like Mercury, doesn't have any moons except all of that. An orbit in Venus is shorter than a day, and it is also rotates clockwise, and it is the only planet to do so. Earth. The Earth is the biggest rocky planet and the third planet from the Sun. It also has an atmosphere weaker than the one on Venus. The Earth also has water, which makes oceans and that leads to different continents existing. Also, because of water and other things like oxygen in the atmosphere, there is also life in Earth, and a very diverse form of life too. There are fish, reptiles, birds, but most importantly, humans, a kind of intelligent life without no real limits, without real limits outside of reality. Earth, lastly, has a natural satellite, Luna or the Moon. Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. It also has an atmosphere, but significantly smaller than the Earth's. It also has two tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos. Mars has also ice in its poles, while the surface, which is filled with rivers, tell us that in the past the ice in the poles was liquid. Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system and the fifth in order from the Sun. It also has too many satellites to count. Meanwhile, Jupiter and every planet from now on is not a rocky planet, but a gas giant. The difference is that a rocky planet has a solid surface, while a gas giant is basically just a big atmosphere which surrounds the core of a gas giant. And also, in the supposed surface of Jupiter, you can find the red spot, which is 1.5 times bigger than the Earth. While Jupiter is 11 times bigger in diameter than Earth, it is also 1321 times bigger in volume than the Earth, and lastly, 380 times bigger in mass than the Earth. Jupiter also has rings, but they are very thin. Saturn is the second biggest planet from Saturn is the second biggest planet and sixth from the Sun. While it is known for its big and iconic rings, Saturn is also a gas giant with the most satellites in the solar system. That could change. It's also not that heavy. It could actually float in water if it could fit in an ocean. Uranus is an ice giant. That means that he is a gas giant, but his atmosphere is filled with ammonia and methane, giving a bluish color. It also has satellites named after the place of Shakespeare. It also has rings. Neptune. Neptune is the farthest planet from the Sun. It also has rings, and it is also an ice giant, while the biggest satellite, Triton, is believed to have been a dwarf planet which was trapped by Neptune's gravity and became a moon. The rest of Neptune's satellites are small and insignificant.